The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on K-Sports NBA action. It's coming up alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, Thompson out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Dylan Brooks, then it's Shepherd, and it's Insanity in at the two-guard spot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Shepherd. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Knocked loose. To the wing on the left. Insanity. And the three off target. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Outside Durant. Five on the clock. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Brian Keefe. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Booker, good.
Some contact can't derail Booker's drive. He's determined to get his shot off.
Houston with the ball. Here's Insanity. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Durant's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Sengun. Here's Insanity. Pounded by Beal. Insanity, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Sengun, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Sengun out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Beal, that one's good.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch and shoot opportunities.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Number 25.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Booker. Pass to Beal. Here's Durant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Free throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Insanity, deflected by Durant.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A quick break. A leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Suns second.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Here's Insanity. Cans it from the wing. Insanity's got 7 points in the game.
Good on Brooks for making that extra pass. That was the smart play.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Beal surveying the D.
Houston foul. Number 25. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Durant for 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Here's Shepherd. Richards pulls it in. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And that one's good for Brooks.
The guy who shoots freely at the perimeter, Brooks, can do real damage from out there.
Here's Booker. And another basket for Phoenix. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Insanity. He also had a big impact in that win against the Mavericks. Can't nail the jumper.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Booker, the pass to Beal. The 3 is up. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Insanity, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Here's Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Shepherd. 4-3. That one is off. Booker with the defensive effort. Pass to Thompson. Nice D from Durant.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Booker surveying the D. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently night in and night out.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Shepherd. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Beal. Both free throws good from Booker.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Insanity. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 2. Crafty move. Eason pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They secured a spot in the top 5 for team rebounding. That ability to dominate the boards has been a real strength of theirs.
And they really love to push the ball, finishing in the top 5 in fast break points. They were a fun team to watch. Dunn, the pass to Richards. They need this. And he sinks the layup.
The assist. Dunn.
Houston in the lead. Here's Insanity. 14 points for him. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Durant. Nice dish. And the layup goes down. Durant's got 10 points.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Out to the wing. Eason, pass to Şengün. Eason inside. Durant's there. Eason, good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Eason with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Phoenix making some changes. On the court right now for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Dunn in at the 4.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Pass to Shepherd. Here's Thompson. Back to Eason. Here's Shepherd. Still without a bucket. Insanity. And Durant with the block. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Second, Amin Thompson.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Suns trail by 7. Now here's Booker. He's got 9. There's the triple. It's hauled in by led by as much as 10. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Eason. Here's Insanity. Inside. Clock at 6. And here's Shepherd for 3. Durant pulls it in. The Suns shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Booker. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. On the take. And it's Martin with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Dunn. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Dunn's got his first 2 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the shot goes in.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Booker, here we go. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
The first free throw is good.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. Here's Insanity. He's got 18. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Insanity's got 4 points this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Shepherd. He's scoreless.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Allen outside. Durant against Smith. Outside Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Free throw is good from Durant.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
And both free throws good for Durant.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And Houston has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Eason. Pass to Insanity. he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Houston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Smith, and it's Brooks in for Eason. Richards is checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in for Allen. And so he makes both from the line. And so here's Phoenix. 7-point differential, coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Nice shot by Durant.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Pass to Insanity. Şengün, a screen on Beal. Insanity passes to Şengün. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And stolen by Durant. They push it up 4-on-3. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Phoenix, Nick Richards. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Eason's checked in for Thompson. That one misses. Houston leading by 4. Here's Insanity. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Insanity's got 26 points.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now here's Booker. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
34 seconds left in the first half of this game. Tipped away.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Pass to Eason. And here's Brooks. Here's Shepherd. Yet to see a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Insanity gets the bucket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Booker fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. That'll do it for the first half. It's Houston leading by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
49.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Houston Rockets.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, for the Rockets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's the second game of 3 on the road. We've got Amen Thompson. He's out there with Dylan Brooks. Shepard is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Insanity in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Here's Şengün. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's their third personal. First team foul. At the line for one. Alperen Şengün.
That free throw good from Şengün.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Pass to Beal. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Beal. From the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Insanity. That one goes in. Insanity's got 32 points in the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Martin misses. And the Rockets with possession. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Here's Insanity. Brooks outside. Pass to Shepard. 6 to shoot. Back to Brooks. Şengün, the screen. Tries again. Good work defensively by Richards.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Martin, left side. Durant for 3. Insanity pulls it in. Houston leading by 16. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Insanity's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Number 1, the Suns.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Beal to win the cold spell. And he lays it up and in. Beal's got 7.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Now Şengün. Thompson outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 9 points in the game.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Booker, the pass to Martin. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
3 points.
Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Shepherd. Still no points. Got a hand on it. Brooks against Martin. To the middle. Durant's shot is off. Houston leading by 15. Down low. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
What a throwdown by Brooks there. Always looking to establish some force and dominance with his play.
Beal with it. He has 7. Martin outside. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Insanity. He's got 34. Şengün, a screen on Beal. Back to Şengün. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Puts up a deep 3. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And that game against Sacramento, that's a contest that I'm keeping my eyes on. Early on, you love to see games like that one. Should be a game full of interesting matchups.
First free throw is good. Eason's checked in for Houston. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns trail by 18. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And they made their way into the top 5 in team offense also. They ran a perfect system for the talent they had in place.
Hey, it's no simple task to lead the league in field goal percentage. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of restraint. Dunn, the pass to Richards. The kick to Durant. Pass to Booker. Booker Booker with the jam.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
So it's the Rockets now. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Insanity. Booker defending. Here's Insanity. Yep, that one's good. Insanity's got 38 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
An open look for Durant. It's hauled in by Houston. Insanity's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Good work defensively by Richards.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Allen can't get it to go.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
With the crossover, Eason. Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. And here's Şengün. Allen defending. Here's Insanity. Eason, pass to Thompson. Brooks from outside. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Phoenix. It's an 18-point game.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Insanity gets the bucket. Insanity's got 40 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Şengün, and Whitmore subbed in for Brooks. And the Suns making a change here. Now Booker. 16 points for him. Tipped. Booker against Thompson. Pass to Insanity.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And he lays it up and in. Insanity's got 42 in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
And here's Booker. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Whitmore. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Buffkin comes in for Booker.
In for the Suns, Kevin Durant. Buffkin.
.111 left in the third quarter. Right wing. Back to O'Neal. Uncovers. It's hauled in by Houston. Insanity's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Insanity. Outside Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 from Houston.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Done with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Allen. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson outside. Pass to Insanity. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Insanity's got 14 points now in the second half. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his 3rd foul so far, and the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Three-pointer, Beal.
Brooks, such an intense defender. He wants to get right in your jersey all game long.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Here's Insanity into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Insanity's got 46.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Up top, Booker. It's on target from the high post.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Eason, good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And it's Beal with the ball for the Suns. Pass to O'Neal. Dunn outside. Up top, Booker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Thompson outside. Here's Insanity. Booker defending. Good on the shot. Insanity's got 48.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Beal. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, B.A., changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Pass to Insanity. Outside Eason. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Insanity. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Booker. Pass to Dunn. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Tari Eason. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also the number.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.